What's up, everyone? So today we are doing something completely different. I've been doing pop music on the channel for a long time, but I was in metal bands and I played drums in pop punk bands and all that stuff, and that was like my whole upbringing, but I've been out of it for so long. I just want to do something a little bit different. So today we're doing Sleep Token, who I've heard like bits of things in passing, and my friends have talked about him and all this stuff, but I've never actually really, as far as I know, sat down and listened to them. So today we're doing Sleep Token. First song, because I really don't know where to start. We're just starting with Caramel or Caramel. I don't know how you say it, but I don't care. Yeah. Let's go. Okay.
Count me out like sirens, payback for the good times.
Okay.
Right foot in the roses, left foot on a landmine. I'm not gonna be there.
First thing that's super interesting, because again, I've been out of the scene for a long time. The vibrato. I mean, that's not normally, from what I've always kind of been used to, you have that very just clean cut vocal from a lot of those. When I say clean, I mean there's a lot of vocals that aren't clean, but what I mean is like no vibrato. You know what I mean? Unless you kind of dive into it. Yeah, I'm not going to go down that route. But anyways, it's interesting to me because I've noticed that trend in pop music where, after, which I know he wasn't the first one, but after Post Malone kind of started doing it, people kind of subconsciously started falling into that. And that happens with every genre in every decade, with anybody that's mildly influential in some sort of style. Everybody just kind of subconsciously starts singing that way or forming words that way or anything. It's just kind of crazy. All right.
Tripping on the grapevine, they can sing the words while I cry into the baseline. Wear me out like Prada, devil in my detail. I swear it's getting harder, even just to exhale, backed up into corn.
Okay, I know they're a heavier band, but how are they going to go from reggaeton into something? I guess you could go halftime with it.
I'm sick of trying to hide it every time they take mine. So stick to me.
Okay.
Stick to me like caramel. Walk beside me till you feel nothing as well. They ask me, is it going good in the garden? Say I'm lost, but I beg no pardon.
Okay, now it's starting to move. So you got some just hyper compressed drums, but something really interesting about this, if you're new to the channel, I like to kind of just break down the production of different things and explain why this stuff works so well. And you have this beginning where it's just very kind of dry, there isn't a lot going on, but then you just introduce the space, introduce the reverb, and watch what happens. Dry here, right?
I'm sick of trying to hide it every time they take mine. So stick to me.
So it just opens it up and starts to, again, move it in a direction so it feels like it's dynamic. Because if you didn't have that, it would just feel almost redundant,
Stick to me like caramel. Walk beside me till you feel nothing as well.
Got the drum.
They ask me, is it going good in the garden? Say I'm lost, but I beg no pardon. Up on the dice below on the cards, I try not to talk about how it's harder now. Can I get a mirror side stage, looking sideways? Some of your bizarre getting worse every time they try to shove a real name.
I love the syncopation, and that's some kind of just Prog drums. That's
Worse from me, acting like I'm never stressed out by the hearsay. Guess that's what I get for trying to hide in the limelight. Guess that's what I get for having 2020 hindsight. Everybody wants eyes on them, I just wanna hear you sing that top line. You don't think I'm mean it, then I understand. But I'm
guys. I can't help it. A wall of sound like that is just that for me is everything. I miss that in music so much.
Too young to get bitter over it all. Too old to retaliate like before. Too blessed to be caught ungrateful, I know. So I'll keep dancing along to the rhythm. The stage is a prison, a beautiful nightmare, a war of attrition. I'll take what I'm given, the deepest incisions. I thought I got better, but maybe I didn't.
Oh. Okay. I'm sorry, I was not prepared for that at all. I mean, I should have been prepared for that, but I wasn't.
To the
Doing that
rhythm,
again.
the stage is a prison, a beautiful
Dynamic.
nightmare, a war of attrition. I'll take what I'm given, the deepest incisions. I thought I got better, but maybe I didn't.
Oh my god. Whoops. No, keep going. What's happening? What happened? Why? I was so enjoying myself. What is going on? Okay, all I did was I just went to Google because I wanted to see what tuning they were in for that bit, and turns out it's a pitch shift, which is crazy. But yeah, I don't know what happened. So just what's that?
Prison, a beautiful nightmare, a war of attrition. I'll take what I'm given, the deepest incisions. I thought I got better, but maybe I didn't.
Oh, I'm sold. I'm so sold. I want to do more of them. Please, please, guys, suggest more. Let me do more, please. I love that. Also, my cat is like dead asleep right here on my desk under my interface, and his his ears are just going. Anyways, okay, that was freaking awesome. Again, give me suggestions for more. I will see you all in the next video. Yeah.